fellow YouTube denizens. David Storm here with Picklocks.com. And since I had to pin about 30 of these, actually closer to 40 of these cores, cutaways, thought I would show you how I do it. So if you've never gutted a lock, or maybe you've gutted a lock but not put it back together, as you can see, I was playing around with some rubber spray coat today for making pick handles for another video. Got it all over my fingernail. Well, this is our pin tray. I already have these pinned up, so we won't be going through that part there unless I drop one. But as you can see, I've already got it pinned up there, and that particular pinning series was 434 642. That's what the 434 642 keyway looks like. It is Schlage and nice and smooth. So we have the cores, the plug. Now we need to pin this with springs. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our plug follower. I'm going to go in here, and so this is the back, and this is going to be the front. So when this slides in, I will need that hollow part to cup over the Schlage and allow it to go in there. Otherwise, the other side of this is flat, and that won't work. As you can see, if it went in there that way, you would have a gap right here, and your pins would fall in there, and it'd be a big mess. So we're going to be using the hollow side here. Now, this is just for this particular Schlage series here. It may be different on one that you'll be doing, but this will give you a good idea. It can be a pain in the butt to put these together, and especially when they're cutaway, because the springs will sometimes come out the window here. So let's get to work and see what we're doing. So first things first, we have our springs, and what we're going to do is, you can watch me do it, which is nice. Put the spring right down in there, and now I'm going to take a top pin, just like this, put it right down in there. Now I'm going to push on the plug. I'm pushing on the plug right now, which causes a little bit of pressure against that pin, just traps it in place. Push it down and run my plug follower across the top of it, and put the next spring in, just like so. About half of that pin showing. Put it into the chamber, push, and then allow that to go down. It's a very quick way to pin these. And since I have a lot to do, kind of getting to it. So we've now run our plug follower the other direction. I just wanted to get those two on the end so that we could get those in there. I know it's kind of hard for you to see, but it's difficult for me to work from that angle. So, and we're going to put our pin, our top pin in there. I can find it. I'll back that tension wrench out just a little bit. There we go. Let's see if I can get a macro. There we go. Push it in, pushing on the plug. That holds it in place. Now I use my tweezers to go ahead and push it the rest of the way up. Just like that. Do another one here. Make sure I only have one spring. Try to get this in view. Okay, it goes in. Right up in there. I'm just going to keep that in place a little bit. Grab one of my pens here, and pen goes in. Focus. There we go. And my spring's coming out. Let me flip it. I can't really flip it that way for you. It doesn't work for me. Alright, if this happens where your springs I'm just going to reach in there. You'd have to do it through here if you didn't have a window, but I have a window, so I'm just going to flick it a little bit, get it to go back in there. My camera is not wanting to focus tonight, so you know what? I'm going to flip this way. Let's see if I can get that in view. Should be a little better. Let's see, right there. Now you'll be able to watch what I'm doing, and gravity will work for me, not against me. There we are. And last spring, and we can flip it around. I can show you with some actual light. Hope you guys can see this well enough. And there's the last spring going in there, and last top pin or driver pin. There it is. And it's seated. Alright, flip the camera back around. And there's what we have. Now, we have that hollow recess. We have our plug. You want to offset your plug slightly. If you put it like this, that first pin right there is going to drop into the last slot right there, and you're going to have a mess. It's not going anywhere. So you want to tilt that, run it through, take your plug follower off, turn it, top pins drop into the chamber. Now normally you would have a tail piece coming out of here. I don't have that because this is for my students to practice with, but we would have a tail piece in here. You would have a clip, and that would go on, but I do need a clip because I don't want this coming loose, so I'm going to take the back end of my tweezers, push, it snaps in place, and we have our lock, our cutaway lock pinned. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you put together a core, Schlage core. And this particular one happens to be Cutaway. Very nicely done by my buddy Jim Reed. And we'll have these for sale hopefully on the website soon, but they are an amazing cutaway. And hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.